Hey, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy Warren Tedford from Wizard of Oz 777. Today is a very special episode because we have our first ever power rankings from the NFL 2020 season heading into Week 11. Without further ado, let's hop right in. But before we do, don't forget to follow us on Twitter at Wizard of Oz 777. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Alright, hopping into it, Week 11 power rankings. So we're going to go bottom up 32 to first. And these are just based off of our personal analytics. Starting off at number 32, the New York Jets. Yeah, last week they were on a bye, so no surprise here. They're staying here. Change is 0. Their turnover differential is 0. Number 31, the Dallas Cowboys. They had a bye last week. Turnover differential, negative 13. Number 30, the Jacksonville Jaguars. They did not change at all, and their turnover differential is minus 3. The Washington football team. They're coming in at a change of minus 1. Last week, they just lost to the Detroit Lions in a heartbreaking loss. Number 28, the Denver Broncos. Coming in at a change of minus 1. Last week, they had a disgusting, horrible loss against the Raiders. Drew Lock was awful, threw like 4 picks. Totally horrible performance by him. Number 27, we got the up and rising Giants. They're coming up 2 spots on our board, and they had a really good division win against the Eagles. I think Daniel Jones is their guy. He's definitely stepping up into the role that they expect him to play at, and, it hates me to say it as a Cowboys fan, but, it's looking... The future's looking bright in New York if he continues to play like this. Number 26, we got the Cincinnati Bengals. They're coming in at a change of minus 4. They got blown out last week by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Really no surprise there, but they just could not get anything moving on offense. Joe Burrow, as good as he is, just could not get the ball in the end zone. Good job to the Steelers defense right there. Number 25. We got the Philadelphia Eagles dropping down 4 spots on our board. Like I just said, they just got blown out by not blown out, but they just lost to the Giants. Carson Wentz just simply is not their guy. He's not making the throws, he's not making the reads, he's not making the right plays on the field for Philadelphia. Honestly, if I was the GM or coach there, I'd honestly be looking at Hurts a little bit. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. Number 24, we got the Houston Texans coming to that change of 0, and they had it was a weird game last week against the Browns. It was just like some, I know that the weather is bad. They had to delay at first. They had to wait 30 minutes, but it's just an odd score to see nowadays. This lowest scoring. They couldn't really get anything done on them offense at all. Couldn't really move the ball, but their defense played good enough to stop the Browns and hold them to only 10. Number 23, got the Cleveland Browns coming up 2 spots. Like I just said, they had an ugly win against the Texans, but, let's see where they can go from here. Number 22, the Detroit Lions coming up 4 spots. They had a good last-second win where Matthew Stafford drove them down the field, and then Matt Prater kicked that game-winning field goal right before OT. They won that by 3. Next up, we got the Atlanta Falcons. They're coming in at a change of minus 1. And they were on a bye last week. They did not play at all. So, some teams moving up, they're just moving down a little bit. Doesn't really hurt them that much, but I think they can turn it around a little bit. I think they can turn it around. Number 20, the New England Patriots. They're coming in at a change of plus. They're coming up 3 spots last week. They beat the Ravens actually in a really good Sunday night game. Cam Newton's looking a lot. The weather was looking really good. Good game for the Patriots. Number 19, the Minnesota Vikings. They last week they were on a bye. No, they beat they beat Chicago Monday night 19-13. Injured Nick Foles in the process, but they looked really good. They're definitely turning their season around. Number 18 at the biggest drop, minus 6, Tennessee Titans. It was a bad game. They should not have lost to the Colts, but they did, and let's just see where they can turn their season around from here. Number 17, the Carolina Panthers, change of +1. They're moving up 1 spot. Yeah, they played the Bucks, but you can't really blame them for that. The Bucks are a really good team. They're pretty much a super team in the NFL. Not a lot of those, but they had McCaffrey out, and just see what they're gonna do next week. 16, the Chicago Bears actually change of +1. Yeah, they just lost to the Vikings, and we'll see. I know Nick Foles is injured. Mitchell Trubisky's injured. Looks like, so we're gonna have to see what happens. Number 15, the LA Chargers coming to a change of +1. They lost to Miami Dolphins last week by 8 points, 29-21. Number 14, we got the Buffalo Bills. That was a great game in Arizona. They just, they did their offense did everything they could. They drove the ball down the field. Josh Allen had that amazing throw at the end. Even better catch by Stephon Diggs, but it's just Kyler Murray is Kyler Murray, and honestly, I personally believe he is one of the top 3 quarterbacks in the NFL. Heartbreaking loss. Number 13, the San Francisco 49ers. Number 12, the Seattle Seahawks. They just came off of a heartbreaking loss to the Rams. It's definitely weird seeing Russell Wilson throw some picks, but we just the Rams have a really good pass defense. We just got to see where the next game leads the Seahawks. They got a big game against the Cardinals Thursday night. Next up, Arizona Cardinals coming at a change of -3. They just had a really good win, like I just said, against the Bills, but it just looked like the Bills controlled them the whole time. They had to come back from behind, and of course that last second Hail Mary catch, and you don't get those 10 out of 10. You're not going to get that every single time. That's once out of every 100 plays that's going to happen. Lucky for them, but it still happened. Good win for the Cardinals. Heading into our top 10, we got the Raiders at number 10, coming up at a change of +4. They blew out the Denver Broncos, looking really good over there on their defense side of the ball. LA Rams coming in at number 9. Like I just said, great pass defense, come off a great win against the Seahawks. Number 8, Indianapolis Colts coming at a change of +3. They had a really good game against the Titans. Their special teams played really well. We'll see what they can do going forward. Number 7, we got Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers coming at a change of -2. Number 6, we got the Miami Dolphins at a change of +1. They look like a whole new team with Tua. They were okay with Fitzpatrick. They were getting the job done, but with Tua, they look unstoppable. Tua's amazing. Number 5, the Pittsburgh Steelers coming at a change of -1. Good win against the Bengals. Number 4, we got the Baltimore Ravens coming at a change of -3. They had an ugly loss in New England, but knowing the Ravens, they'll bounce back, and we'll see what Lamar does with it. Number 3, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at a change of +3. Yeah, they had a good blowout win against the Panthers. We can clearly see that they want to take control of this division, and I believe that they can. They just got to stay consistent and keep pounding, keep running. They got a lot of stars, no excuses to lose. Number 2, we got the New Orleans Saints coming at a change of +1. They had a good game against the 49ers, but the news out of that was that Drew Brees went down with collapsed lung and some broken ribs. Jameis Winston will be coming in, starting quarterback of the Saints next week and probably a couple more weeks. I personally like Jameis Winston a lot. I have high hopes for him, and I'm excited to see where this goes. Number 1, no surprise here, we got the Kansas City Chiefs coming at a change of +1. They just look unstoppable. I don't think anyone can beat the Chiefs. They had that one loss against the Raiders, but they just came off a bye week too. But it's just that Patty Mahomes, Tyreek Hill duo. He has so many weapons. Their defense is playing good enough. I really like where the Chiefs are headed. I think they can win another Super Bowl this year. All right, and that wraps up our Week 11 Power Rankings. But before we end, I just want to say thanks for watching, and don't forget to slap that like and subscribe button, and hit the bell for notifications. Thank you very much for watching. Tune in next week.